Hodly ho, neighborinos, and welcome once again to another episode of Second Martha with me, Karen. Well, holy shit, guys. Do you know what today is? Specifically, do you know what this episode is? I don't imagine you do. So let me let you in on a few things. One, it's the 50th episode of Second Martha. That's 50, the big 50. If I was, a little older than I am now, when I hit 50, there'd be a big ass party and probably someone jumping out of a cake. Maybe even a few strippers. I can't promise these things to you today. But what I can promise you is a return to our roots here at Second Martha, where we did more of the helpful hints from Heloise home edition type shit from Pinterest. So I went perusing through my Pinterest boards, and believe me, there's a lot of pins I have there now, like almost 4,000, which makes me really go, wow, girl, get a life. But I did find one that I'm intrigued about, which I have not tried out. That's what you and I are going to do today. So what is this? Well, it is the Clorox Bleach Pen dupe. Now, I love bleach pens for a myriad of different reasons. I don't just use it on things on your clothes. In fact, I think the only time I used that was when I was making some funky ass design on a t-shirt, which by the way, you can use that for. But today I want to try using it to whiten tile grout. That's my main mission. So let us take a look at all the lovely ingredients we're going to need for today's activity.
And let's get our stuff started. Here's our 3/4 cup water. Here's our cornstarch, 4 tablespoons. Now we're going to start to heat it up slowly over medium heat. Let's start stirring. Now you're going to notice that the consistency is going to be a little chunky on the bottom. Carry on, keep stirring. It's now going to change into this weird pudding mixture. Perfection.
Now, while we're waiting for that pudding-like consistency to cool off just a little bit, and before we add our bleach to that little formula, we need to get our little bottle ready. Now, I got this little bottle, guess where? Go on, for shits and giggles, just guess where I got it. The dollar store. And actually Dollar Tree. And there was 3 bottles for like $1.25, great bargain. Anywho, you can usually find them in craft sections where they're just little applicator bottles. But the one thing that I thought was important, especially if you have a house with children, is that you need to label this properly. So while we're waiting for our little pudding to cool, why don't we get our trusty Sharpie markers and let's start labeling things so that nobody will think it's anything other than bleach, bitches. Anywho, let's go check our pudding. Now the next step is the adding of the bleach. And the original recipe says between 4 and 7 tablespoons of bleach, depending on how strong you want your bleach pen to be. I would like it very, very, very strong because I am trying to bleach grout. So chances are I'm probably going to add closer to the 7 than the 4. So let's start adding our bleach. Okay, so a helpful hint that someone gave was that you need to now put your pudding mixture into a Ziploc bag. You're going to snip off the edge and then you're going to pour it into your vessel of choice. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that I have not made one inappropriate joke so far? Moment of silence for that. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so welcome to my bathroom. And my grout is a little dark now. So let's try our new Bleach Bitches product. We're just gonna squish it into the grout line. Smear it around. And now we wait. So now the big reveal. Did it actually work? Well, let's take a look at our before. That's before. And this is after. So, yeah, you can see that it's definitely done its job. My grout lines actually weren't pure white to begin with. They were actually a gray. But, wow, from that to that in mere minutes. I would say this is a success. that's it. That's all. Another successful Suck It Martha for the record books on this, our 50th episode. Woot! Final thoughts on this project. Well, I didn't really have too many problems with this. The fact is that it was very cheap to do. I had all the ingredients in my house. The only thing I could say about it is that it does take some time to work. I don't know, maybe it's me in this instant gratification society, but I kind of expected it to work a little bit faster than it did. That was a problem. Secondly, the way it looks and its consistency and everything else about it just reminded me a little too much of my college years, which we've discussed before. So there's that. PTSD. But anyways, I would say this really is a win. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to the Clorox Bleach Pens, this is definitely the thing to do. Well, as you know, if you would like to get a hold of me, you most certainly can. suckitmartha1@gmail.com. You can follow me on Pinterest for thousands of pins as insane as this, if you really want to. Lady Safi is my moniker there. If you're one of the newbies, one of the young kids, and you have Snapchat, hit a girl up. Suck It Martha on Snapchat. Sometimes I post goofy shit. What can I say? I guess that's it, guys. I will scour Pinterest for some more activities that we can do together. Happy New Year. Yay, we made it to 2017 without killing someone or being arrested. And I look forward to seeing you this week. Yeah, this week.